Hey, my name's Alicia, and this is my It Gets Better Sometimes video. First, I just want to acknowledge that we've already survived so much. All of us, right? You were brave enough to come out, maybe. Even if you haven't come out to your family or friends, you're brave enough to have come out to yourself, and that's already a really big deal. And also, I just want to talk about my impression of the It Gets Better campaign, especially most of the videos that I've seen so far, with the exception of a few. And of course, I haven't seen every single one of them, but with the exception of a few, it seems like most of the people who've done videos are men, mostly white men. Yeah, mostly gay white men who at least appear middle class, even if that's not their background or their family history. That's the impression that I get. And so this video is for those of us who aren't, this is for everyone, but especially for those of us who aren't white men, who may not be middle class, who may not have access to college education. There's a lot of talk on these videos about how everything got better once they went to college, and for some of us, going away to college isn't feasible, isn't realistic for a lot of reasons. Maybe because you don't have the money, or you learn differently and college isn't for you, or you really need to be near your family for various reasons, whether that's a disability or financial reasons. You need to stay at home. Maybe you've got a kid already, you know. And this is for those of us who are at the margins, the trans folks and the queer, dyke, butch, femme, lesbians, the poor folks, the Latinas, the black girls and boys. And just an acknowledgement that, you're not alone. I don't know that it gets better. I think that for some of us, it doesn't get better sometimes, and so I don't want to minimize the very real pain that folks experience when they're thinking about hurting themselves in the moment, because we can feel really alone. And I think society is set up for us not to see each other, not to recognize each other, not to know each other, and so you end up feeling really alone, but you're not. And even when you think you're alone, I promise you, there's someone who wants you to live. Even when everyone around you is saying that you're not worthy, that you don't deserve it, that you don't deserve to live, you do. The movement needs you. The world needs you. I need you. My survival is completely connected to your survival. And so when you're feeling really alone, just remember that there are people that love you and want you to survive, even if you've never met them, even if you haven't met them yet. There's a place for you in this world. And I'm not rich or white or straight or or most of the things that you're seeing on TV, but I'm probably a lot like you. Dealt with a lot of my own pain, and I didn't survive by myself. We survived by seeing each other and needing each other and asking for help from each other. I think that you're stronger and resilient than you even know, than you can even imagine, and you probably can't even imagine right now, or in the middle of the pain, how much of an impact you'll have on the world in your living. And so I'm going to put up some numbers, some phone numbers, and maybe some website addresses that have some instant messaging, some anonymous instant messaging, so that if you need help or you're feeling really alone, there's someone that you can reach out to and talk to, someone who really wants you to live. Whether you're brown or black or white, if you're Asian American, if you're an immigrant, if you're Latina, if you're disabled, if you're poor, if you can't go to college, you still deserve to survive. We need you. We need you to survive. Yeah, so don't be afraid to ask for help when you need it. Yeah, take care of yourself. I want to see you. I want to see you living.